Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's both fascinating and a little bit mind-bending: how AI actually thinks. You see, a lot of us, myself included, often imagine AI as this super smart brain in a box, a digital version of ourselves, just faster and with more memory. We picture it pondering, strategizing, maybe even feeling a little bit like we do. But what if I told you that's not quite right? What if I told you that AI doesn't think like humans at all? And why is understanding this crucial for our future with artificial intelligence? Let's start with a little thought experiment. Imagine you're trying to teach a child to identify a cat. You show them pictures, point out features: whiskers, pointy ears, a tail, meows. They learn through observation, association, and eventually, they develop an intuitive understanding of catness. They might even project emotions onto the cat, imagining it's happy or sad. Now, how would you teach an AI to identify a cat? You'd feed it millions, perhaps billions of images labeled cat or not cat. The AI wouldn't look at the pictures in the human sense. It wouldn't understand what a cat is. Instead, it would analyze patterns, pixel by pixel, identifying statistical correlations that differentiate a cat from a dog, a car, or a tree. It builds a complex mathematical model, a series of weighted connections that allows it to classify new images with remarkable accuracy. But there's no intuition, no emotional connection, no understanding in the human sense. It's pure pattern recognition on an astronomical scale. This fundamental difference is where things get really interesting. Take, for example, a game like chess. When a human plays chess, they're not just calculating moves, they're strategizing, anticipating their opponent's intentions, perhaps even trying to bluff or psychologically outmaneuver them. They might feel the pressure, the excitement, the frustration. Deep Blue, the IBM supercomputer that famously beat Garry Kasparov, didn't experience any of that. It didn't feel the thrill of victory or the agony of defeat. It simply evaluated millions of possible moves per second, assigning a numerical score to each board state based on predefined rules and heuristics, and then selected the move with the highest probability of leading to a win. It was a brute force calculation machine, albeit an incredibly sophisticated one. It didn't think about the game, it computed it. Or consider something more complex, like natural language processing. When you ask a human a question, they process the words, understand the context, infer your intent, and then formulate a response based on their knowledge, experiences, and even their mood. When you ask a large language model like ChatGPT a question, it's doing something entirely different. It's not understanding in the way a human does. It's predicting the most statistically probable sequence of words to generate a coherent and relevant response, based on the vast amount of text data it was trained on. It identifies patterns in language, grammar, and semantics, and then uses those patterns to construct sentences. It doesn't have beliefs, opinions, or a personal understanding of the world. It doesn't know what it's talking about. It just knows how to talk about it in a way that sounds intelligent and human-like. It's a master of linguistic mimicry, not genuine comprehension. This isn't to say AI isn't incredibly powerful. Quite the opposite. Its non-human way of thinking is precisely what makes it so revolutionary. Because it doesn't get bogged down by emotions, biases, or the limitations of human working memory, AI can process vast amounts of data and identify patterns that would be invisible to us. Think about medical diagnostics. A human doctor, no matter how experienced, can only review a finite number of cases and studies. An AI, trained on millions of patient records, medical images, and research papers, can identify subtle indicators of disease that might escape even the most seasoned human eye. It's not feeling empathy for the patient, it's just incredibly good at finding correlations that lead to accurate diagnoses. This isn't a replacement for human doctors, but a powerful augmentation, a tool that helps us see more, understand more, and ultimately, save more lives. Another fascinating example is in scientific discovery. Human scientists often rely on intuition, creativity, and serendipity to formulate hypotheses and design experiments. AI, on the other hand, can systematically explore an enormous solution space, testing countless permutations and combinations of variables that no human could ever conceive of. It can accelerate the discovery of new materials, optimize complex chemical reactions, or even help design new drugs, not by thinking creatively, but by exhaustively searching for optimal solutions within a defined parameter space. It's a tireless, unbiased explorer of possibilities, driven by algorithms rather than inspiration. So, if AI doesn't think like us, what does it do? It computes, It calculates, it optimizes, it recognizes patterns, it predicts, it learns from data. It's a magnificent statistical engine, a master of algorithmic processing. It excels at tasks that require immense computational power, precision, and the ability to operate without fatigue or emotional interference. It's a tool, an incredibly sophisticated one, that extends our own cognitive abilities in ways we're only just beginning to understand. The misconception that AI thinks like humans can lead to some dangerous assumptions. If we believe AI possesses human-like understanding or consciousness, we might attribute intentions or motivations to it that simply aren't there. We might overtrust its judgments in areas where human nuance and ethical considerations are paramount. Conversely, if we dismiss AI's capabilities because it doesn't think like us, we might miss out on its incredible potential to solve some of the world's most pressing problems. The real strength of AI lies not in its ability to mimic human thought, but in its unique, complementary approach. Imagine a team. A human brings intuition, creativity, ethical reasoning, and emotional intelligence. The AI brings unparalleled computational power, data analysis capabilities, and an unbiased, tireless approach to problem solving. Together, they can achieve far more than either could alone. This synergy, this collaboration between human and artificial intelligence, is where the true magic happens. So, the next time you interact with an AI, whether it's your voice assistant, a recommendation engine, or a generative AI model, remember this: it's not a digital person. It's not pondering your existence or having feelings. It's a marvel of engineering, a complex tapestry of algorithms and data, designed to perform specific tasks with incredible efficiency. And understanding that fundamental difference is key to harnessing its power responsibly and effectively. It's not about AI replacing human thought, but about AI augmenting it, expanding our horizons, and helping us see the world in entirely new ways. It's a different kind of intelligence, and that difference is its greatest asset. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights into the world of AI. See you next time.